Hello everybody and welcome to Soulslinger, Envoy of Death. This just came out, like literally just went into 1.0, and I figured I'd give it a playthrough, and I hope that you guys will join me for the experience as we're going through it. In it, we'll be playing as a gunslinger who is caught in limbo, involved in a gritty war against the Cartel, a ruthless organization harvesting soul to break free of the shackles of the afterlife. We need to grow stronger with each run and gather the essences of lost souls, and to take on bigger threats in this rogue-lite FPS game. It is it seems like a pretty cool thing. It's like a western theme kind of thing with spells and stuff. Looks cool. I figured I'd play through it. As always, before we start these games, I'm going to go through a quick glance through the options menu just so I can explain the reasons as to what I have. So this is the currently options menu. We're playing in Windows borderless, but more likely I've turned off motion blur because I don't feel motion blur ever needs to exist in a video game, and especially not an FPS game. Chromatic aberration, it's just a way of making things look different, and I don't like it. Camera dust is literally just there for immersion and doesn't really do anything for an FPS game in my opinion. Everything else I've left untouched. The audio, I've dropped the music down so you should be able to hear me better. The sound volume is a little bit lower, but I still want you to feel the oomph of the explosions and stuff like that. And obviously I've kept the dialogues at 100 so that we can hear what the character is saying. Besides from that, under gameplay, I've turned off head bob so that there's no motion sickness that should be going on. I don't know how egregious the head bob is, but I just turned it off altogether. Besides from that, that's basically it. We have fully rebindable keys. Might rebind them as needed if needed. But yeah, besides from that, let's fire up this game, shall we?
They say that limbo is a world made from memories of the dead. And memories can be treacherous. Sometimes I only see glimpses of mine. And sometimes I remember too much. Remember your face, and I'll do whatever it takes to see you again. We just have to wait a little longer until this job is done. Now to find this cursed king.
Okay.
Damn it. Gotta move quicker than that.
There we go.
More of those old West buildings. Looks like even this part of Limbo's been changed. Just like I was.
That's neat.
What's this? Valerie will know.
Okay, we can't progress any further there. Right.
The Cartel, or at least their cannon fodder. said, these are just cold and lifeless soul fragments. Not even people anymore, just twisted shadows.
Well, Fury. Okay. Interesting. Sure.
Well, that sure as hell doesn't look like the Old West, which means that kin must be nearby. Missed the reload on that one. Blueprint? In this place? Huh. Maybe it's something I can build. Something that'll help.
Souls alone. Well. An Envoy of Death in our domain.
It's not your domain, and you know it. Stand down and withdraw your forces. First and only warning.
You take the souls back to your master. The rest of you, kill him.
Press what is that? I to load the gun with explosive. Okay. R is the only one we can pick because. Okay. No one. Okay. Are we going here? No. Okay. Yeah, that was just that. Very small combat arenas. That's not necessarily a bad thing, though. Okay, I took a hit there. Okay. Gain 4 health every time you collect your Oblivion. All healing powers are 10% more effective. Yeah, let's go with the healing tier. A bit of healing is always nice. Press I to open the inventory, okay. And check abilities and stats, okay. Looks like you're gonna be able to have a lot of passives on the run. Okay. Might want to actually turn the... Yeah, let me do that. I want to turn the sensitivity down a little bit. I feel like I barely have to touch the... that's better. I feel like barely have to touch the mouse for it to like move around. Your dash will stun. Upon impact, your bullets may randomly generate 1 to 2 sparks that fly against nearby enemies. I mean, could be decent. Sure. That seems neat. Looks like there's a blueprint over there that I didn't get. That's nice that it shows. Oh, can go. Okay, there's a blueprint there and Ember of Dreams. I have no idea what Ember of Dreams is, but let's go for that. I already have a blueprint. I don't know how many. I would imagine it's probably the meta currency or something. So yeah, let's just go for Ember of Dreams. Now we can see how the progress are what we picked. Yeah, I got a Ember of Dreams. No idea what that is for, but we'll find out eventually, I guess. Is this Emporium? That sounds like a shop. Or Electric Essence. I guess we'll check the shop out.
Bless me soul, an envoy of death, or like I says in this business, a customer. Welcome to Deadeye McGee's Emporium.
Wait, you're a pirate?
I see your master recruited ye for your wits. Aye, Corky Deadeye McGee, at your service.
What is a pirate doing in the middle of the Old West?
You didn't think old Limbo was just some puffed-up penny-waste version of the New World, did ya? There'll be other parts, lad, like the sea, and other places. There'll be more in the depths of Death's realms than ye might know, or want to know.
That doesn't answer the question of why you're here. Are you working with the Cartel?
Those scurvy dogs, nothing but trouble, I tell you. Besides, I might sell me mum to Davy Jones, but at least Davy Jones pays. Those brainless blighters don't know what they're carrying. But them that fights him now, there's an opportunity for coin. And I always had a nose for opportunity. Till it fell off, of course. So I loaded me cargo, hoist the sails, and followed me nose up here.
I see. And what's your nose telling you now?
That you're a gent willing to part with your coin if it gets you something handy. Why not take a look at me wares? A little gold will get you all manner of useful trinkets from the depths of limbo.
You realize the gold isn't real, right?
Aye, but what's a pirate without its chest of doubloons and pieces of eight? Now, see what I've got to offer.
All right. Thanks.
Interesting. Oh, can't afford that. Gain a random amount of spectral sandstones. Okay. All healing powers are 30% more efficient. Okay. And then heal for 25% of your health. I don't know. I think, is this meta currency? It's probably meta currency. Let's just get some meta currency. Alright, spectral sandstone. So we have, what? Yeah, 88 now. Yeah, they can be used for crafting. Okay. Neat. That's a soul, is this the way we came from? Yeah, that's the way we came from. Okay. And I guess we're going through here.
A pleasure, lad. Looking forward to doing business with you.
Like coins disappear after a while, so you kind of have to quit on picking them up. What do we got here? Fix Weaver level 2. Can I compare it to the one I'm wearing? Soul Reaver. 20 damage. This is only 13. Yeah, no. I think I'm good. You take damage, so does the enemy. You gain 2% damage resistance for the rest of the attempt. For a total of 2%. Next shot after slaying an enemy will do 45% more damage for a total of 45. Slayer streak could be good. Yeah, 2% doesn't seem that interesting, so. Okay, so we can go for Blazing Essence, another Emporium, which doesn't really make sense, and a blueprint. Let's go for the blueprint. That one's a little bit faster to reload than...
Good. No more cartel in the area.
Okay. Well, this leads to a boss, I guess, so it doesn't matter. Don't know much about it, so we'll just go fight a boss, I guess.
Nothing here. Spoke too soon. Oh, this looks bad.
Take damage. Let's go with Slayer's Creek. What's this thing? Hex Waver level 3. No, I don't think that's particularly interesting either. Perk is recharge. I have no idea what that means. This doesn't have a perk though. Neither does this. But it deals more deals like poison damage plus 15%. I'm not dealing poison damage, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense to do that, to grab that. So yeah, let's just keep going.
Back again.
Okay.
Death?
Soulslinger. The souls.
Ah, right.
This essence is heavy with souls of the dead. The cartel grows bolder.
Yeah? Greedier too.
Some of these souls are prepared to cross over. I must bring them to the gate before restoring the others. Follow.
An eternity of this. But it'll be worth it.
Every time you die, death snatches your soul back to heaven. I didn't really die, I guess I just completed the run. Okay.
Lady Valerie.
Soulslinger, welcome back. So, first glimpse of the parts of Limbo under Cartel control. How was it?
Oh, different from here. Compared to this, you wouldn't think they were both the same afterlife.
They're not. Not really. Haven is quite unique thanks to death. As for Limbo, you'll get used to it. It's always getting twisted by the will of the souls within. Particularly the overzealous.
You mean like the Cartel?
Or its head. You should probably go see Death.
Oh, any idea what this is?
A Tear of Oblivion. Raw spectral energy. We can use those. Just add it to the Well of Tears. You can enhance your Envoy abilities with its waters.
Thanks, Valerie.
Lady Valerie. And you're welcome.
All right. Just to go see Death. Okay. Shock the power totem to gain access to infinite upgrades for Soulslinger. Okay, that need more of those embers and more of those crystals to do that. So there's some permanent progression upgrades there. I see. So your construct allows you to keep track of your progress and efficiency. Okay. I might do that at some point. I don't particularly see any point of doing that now.
What are you doing?
Souls must be whole to cross over to the other side. If these are undamaged, they may pass through the gates when they are ready, or stay here until then. But those souls that are broken no longer have that choice. Any damage, any scarring, and the gate is barred to them forever.
Yeah, I know.
The sooner this cartel is dealt with, the fewer souls they will endanger with their harvest.
Then I better get back out there.
I will activate the portal back into Limbo. Make your preparations to depart.
Okay. It's the bestiary, so we can see. Okay. Nice. Guess that was it. Yeah. Cool. That's the King's Guard. Those are the bosses we fought. Neat. How do I spend the... Oh, that's the Well of Tears. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. So I can find healing shrines in Limbo that restores 15% health. Gunslinger. As long as you do not miss, you gain a 5% bonus damage to each shot. That's pretty cool. And then you can improve that. Then after a dash, you gain 70% damage resistance. That's pretty cool. And we can battle shrines, enemies inflicted with a status. Alright. Cool. And we have a workshop. I guess that's where we can spend the blueprints.
So, where am I going to next?
Back. Your assignment is not complete.
A few more guns couldn't hurt.
Mm-hmm. Hexweaver. It's less damage. Use any active ability to charge your next 4 bullets. It's got 9 rounds though. It's a little bit more larger rounds. A Silver Defiler. Okay, and 2 tomes here. And a bunch of relics. Grants access to the Soul Forge. That might be cool. And a challenge portal key. Okay. Mysterious Forge can strengthen the souls within essences, trapping into its full potential. Forge gauge chance. So that is a chance that we'll get it, I guess. This one's already equipped. And it looks like, can we do it? It looks like it has like the ability to be augmented somehow. Can we only equip one thing? Yeah, we can only equip one weapon. Okay. I'll stick with the revolver for now. And I don't particularly need that right now. Do a quick stroll around here to see if there's anything else. Should have anything to say? No. Okay. Seems like there's going to be more that'll unlock as we progress. Do I want to spend money on the Well of Tears before heading in? Is there anything you can do here? Nope.
That is the 18th time you have tried that. I fail to understand why you think this attempt will be any different.
Well, you gotta try, right? Okay, let's take a look here. Can we see what our... No, we can't see our resources here. We can just see what we have. It looks like these things are quite valuable. They're used both for building, because they're used here as well. They were also used over here in the workshop, so those things are quite valuable. And it's not used for this. Yeah, it's not used for this. It was used for this. Yeah, this takes. And let's craft this. Let's see what that actually does.
I put that together.
Alright, let's get into another run, I guess. Yeah, we're still going for the Cursed King. We didn't get him, we got something else, I guess. Alright. When you hit an enemy that's already on fire with another status effect, it will trigger an explosion. Well, dash without enemies aflame. Where will you land? Press 2 to place a barrier of flame in front of you. Enemies pass through it, set a flame and take damage. Let's go with flaming dash.
I'll take this.
Okay, let's do this. So we have this and we have this. Does this do fire damage still? Yeah, fire damage. Okay, I guess we'll do the Hex Tech one because that's not bad. Okay, let's go for the Ember of Dreams again.
The flashes are happening again. Same as last time. Who was that? Why can't I remember?
Interesting. Call. Dashing into them. Okay, here, Hex Tech. No. Don't know what that lightning thing, I guess. Blueprint or blazing into. Let's go with blazing because we're sort of looks like we're doing a bit of a fire build this time around, so let's just try that.
Wonder how long before they know I'm here.
Probably not that long. You take damage, you deal 75 to the rest of the fight. Every bullet has a 12% chance to explode on impact. Deal a high amount of area damage. Activating a Blazon's Essence ability also has a 70% chance to hurl a fireball at 3 random targets. Interesting. Now the dash, is that a Blazing Essence? Or not? Gotta try it. Let's see. Flaming Dash doesn't say if it's a Blazing Essence, but I would assume so because it's like fire based. I don't know. I can't seem to trigger it, so what we got here? Death's Offer? Okay. Or Ember Dreams. Let's see what Death has to offer.
Soulslinger.
Death? What are you doing here? Didn't you say limbo was off limits for you?
For sustained periods, yes. Hence my need for envoys. But occasionally, it's worth the effort to visit and offer assistance. Which brings me to you. I've been watching your progress. Satisfactory, but I believe you may need that assistance sooner rather than later.
Well, I don't know about... Wait. you're watching my progress?
The envoys of death are always under my gaze. Wherever they go, whatever they do, whatever they see, I see as well.
So, no matter what I do, you're always watching me. Great. So, what's this assistance you were talking about?
A temporary infusion of my power. It will provide you with further strength and abilities. Once you become accustomed to it. Before that, you may find it a temporary hindrance.
The deal with the downside, huh? Why does that sound familiar? I'll take it.
Okay. Ultimate ability. Press 3 to cast a powerful death spell. Every time you cast a spell in the next 2 battles, you take 6 damage. Okay. Gain a random stat bonus. At the end of each fight, you suffer double damage in the next 2 fights. You can survive 1 lethal blow this attempt, but you'll be unable to dash in the next 2 battles. This one seems really bad. Every time you cast a spell in the next 2 battles, you take 6 damage. I mean, it's not bad, I guess. I'm not casting any spells right now, so I guess just keep it
Thanks
for
for
now.
the help. Any other assistance you can give me?
No.
Sorry I asked.
The next 2 battles, so this one and the next one.
Anyone else?
Choosing this will spawn elite enemies nearby. Defeating them will turn into a prime essence. Okay. Let's try it. Essence at risk. Kind of wanted to. Okay, can't do that. Okay. I guess that doesn't stop when you're having the selection. Now I know. I thought it would pause while you were in the menu screen. Yeah. I don't know. Whoopsie.
Damn it.
Oh well.
Hey, little one. Oh, shh, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. Where'd you come from, anyway? Guess that makes us neighbors, then. Huh. What's your name? Is something wrong? I am so sorry. You can't speak. Who did this to you? Who's there? Oh, hey, wait. Huh.
Okay.
Mind if I join you?
I have to get back in the field after I'm finished with this.
So, what does death have you doing anyway?
You don't think the Cartel goons are the only threats to souls out there, do you? Limbo's a very big place. And there's always someone ripping open souls for power because they want more.
There was a little girl hanging around in the path when I got back. What's her deal?
I know the child you mean. She visits sometimes. She's been here a while. Helen. Her name is Helen.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Does he have anything new to say?
I remember waking up after you put me back together. It's still the first actual memory I have of being dead, other than those flashes I keep having.
That is to be expected. Consciousness and memory improve when a soul's form is stable, or when its injuries have healed further.
Not fast enough, if you ask me. Still, I owe you for saving me, even if it might have just been to get another envoy in your service.
It was not. I would have healed you regardless, as I've healed all these other souls roaming here.
Including the little girl?
Yes. I have a duty to the souls of the dead. One I take very seriously. Continue your mission. Inform me at once if your flashes reveal new memories. Otherwise, for your own safety, I'd refrain from pursuing them any further.
Interesting. Make a charm of accuracy. Every time you finish a encounter without missing a shot, you gain bonus damage. This effect stacks. That's kind of cool.
Feels good to hold something you made.
Craft that. Do I equip it, or do I just have it now? I guess I just have it. I'll have to check inside the inventory in a sec. No, I don't have it, I guess. Don't know. Active ability. These are skills. Not sure. Time you dash. Time briefly slows down for everyone except you. Well, that'd be good. Yeah, we'll take that. Shadow essence. Alright. Okay, we just have it because I got 2% extra damage, I see. Press number 2 to summon 2 gunslingers that shoots nearby enemies. Whenever you fire, their shots mark enemies with a mark of darkness. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's try that. Essence, or Electric Essence, or Death's Offer. I do kind of like Death's Offer. It seems interesting. You get downside for 2 rounds and then you get something really powerful.
I trust you came to me with something in mind.
Soul Shepherd, you have 60% chance of recovering the bullet used while you suffer double damage for the next 4 battles. Okay. The resources found during this attempt will be worth 75 more. The next 3 battles, you won't be able to restore health. I haven't restored, don't have any chance of restoring health anyway, I think. I do kind of want to try this one. Just gotta be a little bit careful with casting spells to battle. Oh, missed. Let's try this.
This is what they were hoarding.
Forgotten Graveyard. I didn't manage to see what that was about. But let's try it. Oh, there you go. The Forgotten Graveyard is a dangerous realm where much more difficult challenges and incredible rewards await you. Sure, let's try it.
An envoy in my realm. An ill-bred one, too. You should be using the trade entrance.
And you are?
I am the Countess of Ridgeledge. Last in the line of Ridgeledge.
Uh-huh. Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Ah, yet another upstart who's forgotten the rule.
I'm not sure I follow.
Something my father taught me as a girl, and his father before him. It started in the schoolroom, learning about the creatures of the wildest Africa. Then repeated in every single aspect of life and death. You see, there are lions. And then there's the lion's prey. Other animals there for the lion to feed on. That's their role. Their job. The rule of the wild, my dear Envoy, is that some of us are lions. And some of us are not.
Terrific.
Spectral bullets, and fire 4 additional exploding homing projectiles. Not bad. And there's the other ones replaces stuff. Alright, let's try it. Soul distance. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that one. Okay, so it's a completely new area. Okay. Cool. those projectiles seem to be homing. That was kind of annoying.
Not sure I'll ever get used to this. Is death always, you know, like that?
No. Occasionally, he's worse. You get used to him.
So, what happens if an envoy doesn't want to do this anymore?
If they have rendered appropriate service, they are free to leave. You have not yet rendered that service.
Let's
Learned
check the
something.
blueprints.
Night Quartet. That's pretty cool. You can upgrade the Charm of Accuracy so it becomes +3% instead of +2. Seems a little bit excessive just for 1%. And like resource-wise, I think they'll save up those resources. Let's keep going. Let's go for another run. Dark Reflections was kind of cool. Jumping near enemies marks darkness on them. No, I kind of like those ones. They were kind of cool. Toxic essence. Okay, cool. Well, we did just get a toxic revolver, so. With poison enemies. When enemies hit you with a ranged attack, they turn poisoned. Let's do this. Shadow Essence of Tears of Oblivion or Blueprint. Let's go for Shadow Essence. Damage caused by Mark of Darkness. Okay, it's increased by 33%. Yeah, do the jump thing. Hot soul, poison. Let's go for toxic. Yeah, let's go for toxic rounds. Alright, go with that one. Death's over. Fire isn't. Yeah, let's go with Death's over.
Be cautious in your choice.
Random. Your healing power is reduced by 30%. I don't have any healing power. So I'm gonna get the blow. Let's go for that one. That's fine. I don't have any healing power, so it doesn't matter. Go back to the Forgotten Graveyard, or I can keep going. Let's just keep going. I kind of want to try keep going into just a regular mode. Here, once more an offer to go to the Forgotten Graveyard. Take it. Here, Emporium, Blueprint. How much gold do we actually have? I don't have any nearly enough gold for Emporium. Let's just go for Tears of Oblivion. Okay.
What? The sync memory. The moment I changed. The moment I lost my real name.
Go with another boss. Let's see if it's the same boss again, or if it's another one. Looks like it's the same one.
Guess the cartel really doesn't want me going further.
Sure, I'll take the healing team, that's fine. For Blueprint or go into the Forgotten Graveyard? Let's go for the Blueprint. Let's stay in this zone. Looks like I don't get to go back this time.
Wonder what this place was like before the cartel. Back in this, whatever this is. So, Death gave you a title like mine, right? How come you never use it?
Because it's not my name. I didn't pick it. I don't get control over much here, but I have that much.
Interesting. So she remembers her name. Maybe she's just been doing it longer and recovered more of her memories. Yeah, let's get this. I want to see what this does. Use boost Soulslinger strength. Okay. Okay, so these are the permanent upgrades. Is that the only thing I can upgrade? I guess so, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's just get as many of these as we can. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Sure. Alright. Okay, that was it. That was pretty good. It's kind of the same as this, just a little bit different.
Time to fill the well.
Yeah, I think we want to get this so we get healing shrines, because currently I don't have any way of healing myself. Seems like that would be a useful thing to invest in.
I'm good.
Okay. Go for another run. I like that one whenever you dash. Time slows down. That's kind of cool. Yep, I'll use that one. Alright, Envoy of Death. Here we go.
I'll take this.
X-Tech Weaver instead of the Soul Revolver. Sure. I'll take it instead of the Soul Revolver, that's fine. Probably use the shotgun still, it's kind of nice. Okay, that gives me... No, is that permanent health or is that healing? I think it's just permanent health upgrade for the run at least. Soul Essence, yes, Oblivion or Blueprint. Let's just go with Soul Essence.
How many of you do I have to get through anyway?
Next shot after slaying an enemy. Gain counter. No, you take damage. Let's just go with Slayer Streak.
Alright.
Soul Essence or Ember. Let's go with Soul Essence.
Here come the Cartel.
that one's really nice. I like that one that we heal whenever we pick up Tears of Oblivion. Yeah, let's go for that one.
Interesting.
Blazing Essence. Tears. Let's go for Blazing, because we don't really... Well, we always need Tears, but...
Another part of Limbo freed from these wretches.
I don't feel the need to go into the Forgotten Graveyard this time around. Yeah, let's just go with explosive rounds. Let's go for another Blazing.
Time to do my job. How did they recruit this many?
Take damage, recurrent 75% of the rest of the fight. Okay. Whenever you take damage, you deal 75% more damage for the rest of the current fight. Interesting. Then you take 35% more every second death. Yeah, I'm not interested in going to the Forgotten Graveyard at this point in time. Let's just go with... How are we looking on gold? 90. That's not really anything for the Emporium, I feel. I want to get that essence up there, or whatever that is. The blue shiny thing. I want to get it. If I can figure out a way of getting up there. There we go. Let's go for electricity, I guess? Toxic? Yeah. Let's try electricity.
Don't suppose it could stay this quiet. Of course not.
Let's try this one. Let's see what this does.
Nothing's ever easy, is it?
Almost fell off the edge there. damage. Let's just go with that. We got here soul revolver, fire damage. Let's see here, soul revolver 3 instead of. Let's go instead of the Hex Weaver.
Where are they?
Let's go with these guns. No, it's fine. Let's go with this one, Tears.
Getting used to that.
Right. Gun graveyard, shoulders. Let's go with the Ember. Hex Weaver, fire duration now. Tears, yeah, let's go for Tears. You? Oh, that's the Soul Forge. Okay, interesting. Yeah, we unlocked that, so let's go check out what that's about. Great lightning strike. Okay. Lightning strike deals massive area damage in a wide area and stuns enemies. Okay. Cool. See, can I get out from here? I guess just dudes. No, I don't particularly feel like that. Blaze, electric, or blueprint. Let's just go with blueprint. That was a lot more. It felt that way, at least, compared to some of the other ways. Okay, like 11 HP and I need to kill a boss. Yeah, that's 15 HP and I need to kill a boss. At least we'll get to see what the boss is, so... I don't have high hopes to kill this one, but we'll see.
Ah, the Envoy graces us with his presence. My rivals used to send men like you as mouthpieces, errand boys. I used to rip out their tongues. Guards, seize him.
Getting your minions to do your dirty work, your majesty?
Of course, isn't that the whole point? A king has subjects, servants. That's what royal power is. Bowing, kneeling, obedience. The divine right of a king. That's what I had. What I was. For a time. But it all
Cartel boss. Your boss. So you joined a criminal gang and lowered yourself to the role of lieutenant, just so the gang boss would toss you some scraps of leftover power? Not much of a king.
Impertinent peasant, I will teach you your place. Victor's creatures are legion. They obey me. This blade will taste your blood yet. My blade is righteous. Prove your loyalty, creatures. My underlings shall deal with you. This is my realm, and you are no longer welcome.
I thought it went okay, considering the low amount of HP I had.
Damn, Cartel's not going down without a fight.
Oh,
I feel like when I was alive,
hanging out
whenever
here.
I pictured the afterlife, it wasn't anything like this.
Oh, Valerie's gone. I guess she's busy doing stuff. Oh, where's your doggy? Aww. I guess that's a developer dog that died or something during the process. Oh well. That's very cute of them to put stuff like that into the game. Okay. There we have a lot of upgrades we can do now. Let's get the healing well.
What is in that water?
Yeah. What's this thing? Revenge. Take 50% more damage for 5 seconds after taking a hit. Okay. Don't miss. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's go with this one. Gunslinger ability has a 10. Okay. Interesting. Whenever you successfully perform a fast reload, your gunslinger status is increased. Okay. Cool, so it stacks up. That's cool. As long as I'm just landing my shots, I'm doing more and more damage. Make the Night Quartet. As long as it doesn't overheat, you can keep firing without reload. That's interesting. As a curved projectile, upon impact creates a poisonous puddle on the ground. Go with the charm of accuracy.
Looking forward to comparing the changes.
let's get that one, I guess. We equip it and try it. Just go to explosive reload. Sure. Didn't want to do that one. Let's just switch to that one. Okay. It's up quite fast, I see.
That's the last of them.
Let's go with Flameberry. Let's try that. Tears of Oblivion or more Soul Essence. Let's go with Tears. This one's kind of cool. Oh, there's a healing shrine. Okay. Neat. Where's the last guy at? Seriously, where is the last guy at? Oh, up there. There you go. Double-barreled revolver, sure. Second instead of the... Nope, not instead of that one. Let's go with instead of that one. I'm gonna keep sticking with the with this one though, the Shadow Quartet. It seems kind of nice. Sure. Let's just heal. I don't think it costs anything, so I might as well. Go for Blueprint, Electric, or Soul. And I'm gonna go for Soul Essence this time.
They're here.
It's both good and bad because I can't really see anything through it. Let's try this one. Kind of failed a bit on it before, but right. Go into it. Let's cool down. Let's go with the poisons.
Guess I should keep going.
Let's try the blood. I haven't looked at what the blood is.
Time to do my job. Again.
Healing shrine. I'm gonna go take this thing first in case I get the offer to not quartet with fire damage. Alright, I'll take it. To Gain bullets vitality that restores 2% of your health upon killing an enemy. That's pretty cool. Place blood runes on the ground. Let's go with that one.
Interesting.
That seems really nice, to be honest. CS, electric, or shadow. Shadow could give us the dodge that makes things slow down. That's really nice as well. Yeah, that's the one. I'm okay with not having the poison puddle. I do really like the slow effect when you dodge. Okay, blueprint or tears or fire. Let's go for the blueprint. See, he didn't quite die. Oh, gunslinger lost. I see. So that's how that works.
Guess the cartel really doesn't want me going further.
Doesn't not, but still something. Bonus damage for each missing health point. No, we'll take this one. No. Let's go with this one. How are we looking on 200 and something? Yeah, we could go to the Emporium. Let's go see what the pirate has for us.
You've got such interesting things here. Where did it all come from?
Ah, that's not to be asking questions you don't want the answers to, Master Envoy.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, that one's nice. Let's take that one as well. There's a property, okay. That's a nice, neat one as well, but we'll take this.
Give your master me regards.
I'll take a random stat boon instead, because I don't really want to get rid of any of those that I have currently. I could go for blood and see what that is all about. Don't feel that the fire is particularly useful, but we do have one that like boosts fire damage. So yeah, let's go. Let's go see what else blood there is. Yeah, not bad. Let's see here. Enemies are weakened once their health is reaches below short. That could be good. Electric, death. So how am I looking on like what can I see? Like I got a couple. Death could be interesting because it could give me the ultimate ability, but no. Go with the soul essence. I think it's too risky. Good run going on this one, I feel, so don't want to risk it too much. Let's go back. Yeah, let's get more healing touch, because, yeah, let's just get this one. More healing.
This is what they were hoarding.
Death Alpha. No. Got any, yes. Is it that? Nice. Right. Let's go with another soul essence. I don't know if the healing actually stacks with my, #1 ability yet. Kind of not paying attention to that because there's way too much other stuff to shoot at. So. let's just... Yeah, let's just take this one. More healing. Let's buff up that healing. Let's just keep going with this one. Getting more
Let's
healing.
see if I can put this to good use.
And then we have the boss. To do the whole
that's my job.
Spear
I hope Death appreciates having such a diligent, eager errand boy in his service.
I'm sure Victor feels the same way about you.
I will take pleasure in ripping your soul apart.
This actually can take damage, yeah. Okay, fine.
Throw your loyalty, creatures.
Totally against, I'm just saying something like that.
Slow. Your king summons you. This blade will taste your blood yet. Cards to me.
Cartel's grabbing everything, huh?
I'll take a round. Stat boost and does it even matter? Do you just continue or what? I thought we'd return, but maybe not. Yeah, okay.
Hey, I managed to beat the...
I am aware. I see everything you do, remember?
Right.
Bring the king's soul to the gate. It is time to render punishment for his crimes.
I didn't think you had any interest in what crimes someone committed.
Their crimes in life? No. But their crimes in death. Those are of my utmost concern.
Okay.
Lady Valerie, I took down the cursed king.
Well done, Soulslinger. I was wondering what accounted for Death's chipper mood.
That's him being chipper?
It's subtle, but you get used to it. How's the rest of it going?
Good, except, got those flashes of memory again.
I see. Do you remember anything new?
No, just, same as last time. Everything else between the crash and waking up here is blank. What if those flashes are all I ever remember?
I wouldn't worry yet. Your soul still has a lot of healing to do from that injury. The more it mends, the more you'll recall, I suspect.
And hopefully, the more you and Death can actually tell me anything. Like, what my name used to be, how I got this injury, how I woke up here.
You realize we're not keeping things secret out of spite, I hope.
I just still can't wrap my head around the idea that just telling me what happened might break me. Is it that traumatic? Am I really that fragile?
You are not. Your soul's form is another matter. Injuries make souls brittle and unstable. Too much psychic pressure on that trauma, like a memory triggered too early, and the whole thing could shatter. I've seen it happen to too many souls in this job, even without death's orders. I'd rather not risk it.
So, when will I know that I'm safe? That I'm ready?
I don't know, Soulslinger. For now, though, you should go see Death. Knowing him, he's itching to put the matter of the cursed king to rest, once and for all.
Okay, let's go take a look at that.
The king's soul.
Wait, I thought souls had a choice to cross over.
They do. But those who infringe on the choices of others have their own choice revoked.
Forced to pass on to eternal peace and calm. Hell of a punishment. Doesn't seem fair that someone like that gets to be on the other side. The same place as her.
For the time being.
Does that mean you'll bring Mia back now?
No. The terms of our deal were very clear. Take down the Cartel and their leader, and I will grant your lover's soul passage back through the gates to this realm. Back to you. Have you taken down the Cartel and their leader yet?
No.
Then the terms of our deal are not fulfilled. But based on this early performance, I expect they will be soon.
And then I can see Nia again.
If that is enough to motivate you into action, then report to the portal for your next mission.
Yeah, more than enough motivation.
Alright, so we took down the Cursed King. This thing, I guess we're no, there's still some we haven't discovered, I guess. Interesting. Oh, that gives us one of those. Interesting. Then for the graveyard we have more stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, the healing will definitely help.
How to use these?
Okay. Go with that one. Not that it matters that much with the Night Quartet. That's because we were using, but yeah.
So, what's the next mission? Take down the cartel's leader?
Patience. Before that, we must secure passage to the cartel's heart, where its hold on Limbo is strongest. That means dealing with whatever guards that border. You've deprived Victor of one of his lieutenants. Let us see if you can deprive him of his personal guard.
Okay. Can make this one unlock more blazing abilities. And then more stuff we have to find. Craft this one, which is unlock the red challenge gate scattered across Limbo. Okay. Interesting. Guess it gives you a chance to find better stuff. It's like still two weapons I haven't found. That's interesting. And then, yeah, okay. Lots of relics.
Nothing new this time.
Alright, cool. I think I will, I'll end the episode here. It's been a good first impressions video. We got through the first boss, so to speak. I think there's still a good bit more to go. I hope that you've enjoyed this look into Soulslinger. If this is something you want to see me play more of, then let me know down in the comment field below. And I'll probably do a couple of more runs on this one, because I'm having a blast with this. And anyway, as always, I've been Wazka, and you have been awesome for listening to me for this long. And I shall see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a like and a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this content, then be sure to subscribe for more just like it. Until next time, I've been Wazka, and you've been awesome, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.